everyone! If you love products that are fast, easy, and convenient, then this product might be something for you. Today, we'll be talking about TOVNET's wireless solar CCTV camera. Right next to me, I have Mr. Kim, who's the CEO of TOVNET. Hello, Mr. Kim.
Hello, everyone. My name is David Kim. I am a president of TOVNET.
Yes, so nice to meet you.
Oh, great to see you.
I think it's always so interesting to meet the people behind these innovative products and to kind of like see what they think about them and how they got the idea for even creating a product like this.
Okay.
So let's jump right into it. Can you tell us a little bit about this product?
Actually, I tried to develop the CCTV camera without electric power support. Okay, in order to remove electric power, I have a design and then developed the solar saving software and then a camera device. Okay, so that's why with the small size of a solar panel, I could operate camera functions and then design the small size of a product like this model.
Okay, so it's a very small solar-powered camera that doesn't need any other form of electricity. So it creates all the electricity it needs by itself. Is that correct?
Yeah, 100%, yes.
Okay, wow. Then can you tell us a little bit more about the functions that it has?
This camera does provide the real-time streaming service like this.
Oh, can we try this
image.
out?
Yes, would you hold? So then you can see real-time video image.
Oh, wow.
Also, on the small screen, you can also find out the battery saving image like this.
Right, you can see a little battery up there.
Yes. Also, there is a two-way voice communication function that when you press the button, okay, we can make a sound. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Wow, it's like a phone.
Yes, right. So just like a video communication. Okay. So in real time, we can provide a two-way voice communication service with this device and the smartphone.
Wow, that's awesome.
Okay. And then in order to review a previous video file, okay, we do provide the very user-friendly menu like this. So we provide a calendar style, okay, video image reviewing menu. Okay, so whenever you press any date, okay, you can watch our previous recorded file.
Okay, so to sum this up, this camera has a lot of different functions. So first of all, you have your basic video function, but it doesn't only record the video, it also saves it to a calendar, and you also have two-way communication.
Yes, right.
Okay, that's awesome. So it's a lot of different things packed into this one little camera. And what I was wondering is, I don't see a cable, so usually the problem with cameras is that the installation costs are very high, right?
Yes.
How do you install this camera? Like, are there installation costs? What do I have to do if I buy this?
Okay, so when you have just electric drill, okay?
Yeah.
Just drill in to install this camera by yourself, okay? This camera is basically designed with the DIY concept.
Oh.
Do it yourself. So even you are ready, okay?
Yeah.
You can install this camera by yourself.
Oh, really?
Very easily.
Wow. So the only thing you need is a drill?
Yes.
And that's it?
That's it.
So then you don't have any installation costs, basically?
Not at all.
Wow.
So whenever you just mount it, okay, you can just move around by yourself. Okay, so that's the beauty of this product to use it.
Yeah, that sounds really useful. But then I have another question right away, and that is, so you said that on top here you have the solar panel, right?
Yes.
So it charges through this panel, But then what happens if there's no sunlight? So what happens if it's very rainy or like cloudy or in winter? What happens then?
Yeah, that's a very important question for this product. Okay, the crucial point of this product, it means power saving and then long battery life.
Oh.
Okay, so when it charged by fully, okay, then it can survive up to 107 hours with the full recording function.
107 hours?
Yes.
That's a lot.
Also, even in a rainy day or cloudy day, it can be the camera can be charged.
Really?
With the low luminous light.
Oh, so how much light does it need to charge? Like, what would be enough for the camera to charge?
Yeah, by upon our testing, okay, with a 13 watt bulb light, it can be charged.
So, like for example, in this studio, could I charge it here?
Oh yes.
I can.
Yes. So
can we try that out?
Yes. So when you watch this video image, okay, can you see the charging image over here?
Yes.
So even under this bulb light?
It's charging?
Yes, it's charging.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's even charging in here?
Yes.
Even though there's no sunlight?
Yeah, without sunlight, whenever we have any LED light, it can be charged. So that means with the low luminous light, it can be charged, it can be operated.
So you charge it and then it lasts for 107
hours. Yeah,
wow.
with a full recording feature.
Wow, okay. And so it only uses solar energy, right?
Yes.
Then I would assume it's also eco-friendly. Is that correct?
Oh yes, because it's charging by the sunlight, and then without any electric power support, it's operating. So that's why we call it eco-friendly product.
So that's actually something that everyone is after these days. Like eco-friendliness is such a big topic right now.
Yes, right. So nowadays, many countries try to use eco-friendly product as much as they can. Especially, they are very concentrated on the reusable energy 100%. Okay, it's a global campaign. So this is the product. It can be comparable with that campaign.
So it's really 100% eco-friendly, you could say.
Yes, correct.
Wow, that's amazing. Then how do you connect it to your phone? Does it use Wi-Fi or how do you connect it?
Yeah, actually there are two ways. Okay, first of all, we do provide a Wi-Fi function to connect the video. Okay, but beside the Wi-Fi, also we do provide the 4G LTE solar camera. So that means we have developed the 4G LTE module for this camera, and then we embedded it inside of this product. Okay, so whenever the smartphone service is available, the camera can be mounted, and then you can view the video image in real time at any time, at anywhere.
Okay, so it has two options. You can either choose Wi-Fi or LTE and simply connect the camera to your smartphone.
Yes, right.
Okay, nice. You know, I think most people, when they think of cameras like this, they first think of the installation costs.
Yes.
Like for example, if you're a woman like me and you live alone, there are so many situations when you're like, oh, like I feel uncomfortable or I feel unsafe. Like let's say for example, there's someone outside at night and you don't know, is it the neighbor or is it a burglar, right? But I cannot just go outside and check because that would be pretty dangerous.
Yes.
So in that case, it would be really nice to have a camera like this. But then most people, when they think of the installation cost, they're like, oh, it's so much money. And you can't really do it yourself. So then they just put it off and just deal with these uncomfortable situations all the time, right?
Because of the heavy installation cost, people, they do hesitate to set up the CCTV camera at their home. But with this camera, they can install by herself, okay, at any time, easily, with only electric drill. So whenever you just drill in, you can just install it very easily.
So that's something that even I could do. Like,
yes,
I can install this.
Yes. Also, you can move around at any time.
Oh, true. So you can just, if you put it up somewhere and then you're like, oh, I would like to like observe a different spot while I'm on vacations, for example.
Yes.
You can just move it around.
Yeah, even you can borrow together your friend.
Oh, nice.
Vacation.
But yes, I think that really makes this a perfect product for especially women like me who live alone.
Yes.
Because it's not that easy to set something like this up, and it's usually very costly. But now with this, you can easily do that by yourself. That's perfect.
Also, nowadays, this camera is very useful for the farmland. Okay? So in order to protect their properties, okay, many people wants to have their own CCTV cameras, their farmland or their house. But nowadays, without electricity, they cannot set up the CCTV camera by himself. But with this camera, because it's only using the solar energy, so they can install it whenever they want to have it.
Farms, I didn't even think about this. So where is this camera typically used?
Yeah, nowadays, especially in Korea, by the law, business owner must protect their employee from the working site. Okay, so in order to keep their employee safety, we put this camera at any working place without any electricity power.
Okay, so for example?
So especially construction site.
Construction sites,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, normally in construction site, there is no electric power at all.
True.
But in order to keep their employee, we must put this camera to monitor their working activities. Okay, so this camera is very useful for construction site and then factory and warehouse. Also even in the farming land.
Okay, so farms, construction sites, factories, warehouses. And I also heard that it's used in the military. Is that true?
Oh yes, recently my product has been selected by the Korea military department.
So that's why it has this nice camouflage design.
Yes, so also for this camera, we have adapted 4G LTE module. So whenever the army mount this camera at any place, they can monitor the real-time video from their headquarters to keep their soldiers.
Okay, so they're using this to protect their base?
Yeah,
basically?
protect the base and then protect their soldier activities.
Okay. Yeah, now that you say that, it makes sense, because usually if you're in the army, you want to like monitor different areas, right? But you can't just set up a traditional CCTV camera every time. So this is really handy.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So it's used in a lot of different fields. And what about other countries? Like, are you also exporting to other countries abroad?
Oh yeah, especially nowadays, we try to exporting this product to overseas side. Okay, recently we have exported to the New Zealand. Okay, they are using this camera to keep their farming land. Okay, to protect their sheep and cows.
Right.
And
New
the crops,
Zealand
yes.
is famous for farming.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
Especially they do have the very large farming areas, but there is no electricity at all. But with this camera, because it's only using solar energy, so it's very useful for them.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. So I guess with this product, TOVNET will soon be protecting like buildings and people and sheep all across the globe, right?
Yes, I hope it can be used at any place in worldwide.
Yeah, it seems very, very useful. But now I have a question that I'm really curious about. What made you develop a product like this? Like, where did this idea come from?
Oh yeah, actually about 4 years ago, I have traveled in the countryside in Korea. So at that time, an old woman, she was crying because she lost her crops at their home. But unfortunately, there was no CCTV camera. Okay, so I thought, how I can set up the CCTV camera for them, so without any electricity power. So that's the place that I got the idea, and then I have studied and then researched how we can make the CCTV camera without electric power and by using only solar energy.
Wow. So you went on a trip and you had this idea, and now a couple of months or years later, we're here and we have this actual product.
Yeah, so to develop this product, I have designed, okay, power saving diagram and then PCB and then softwares. Okay, especially the key of this product is software. Power optimization software. Okay. Normally, CCTV camera consume lots of the electricity. So, to reduce the electricity power, okay, I have designed a new software and developed it. So I applied it to this camera, and then finally, by using solar energy, I could make this camera.
That sounds fascinating. Now, maybe as a next step, could we take a look at the user interface?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you just talked about software. I'm curious about how the software is like shown to the customer. Like, what do I see if I look at my phone?
Don't throw away trash.
Especially this camera does have the motion detection sensors. Okay, when it does detect any motion, it can flash light.
Don't throw away trash.
It can flash LED light. And then it play automatic voice announcement.
Oh, the one that we just heard.
Don't throw away trash.
Okay, so if there's someone, let's say, in your garden, and the camera catches him, then it would immediately flash the lights and maybe tell him to like run or don't throw away trash.
Yeah, so that's why with this camera, they can prevent from the unpleasant to happen.
Ah, that's amazing. So I don't even have to be there and do that myself. The camera does it automatically.
Yeah. So even when you're in travel, okay, the camera can keep your house automatically.
Okay, so the camera can keep my house safe even if I'm thousands of kilometers away on a nice beach.
Also, another beauty of this camera, does it have the AI motion detection functions? I will demonstrate how it does work.
Okay.
So whenever the camera detects any physical motions, okay, it keeps tracing like this. Okay. And then whenever it detects this kind of motion, okay, also at the same time, the camera provides the thumbnail image with through the mobile phone.
Okay, so whenever it detects motion, it sends you a screenshot immediately, so you can see right away what's going on outside.
Yes, right. So that's why you do not need to just watch this camera all the time. Okay. So just the camera provides the thumbnail image. Also, you can just by pressing button, you can download this photo, or you can just view what happening is going on in front of the camera.
So if there's something suspicious going on, you could download it right away and you have proof, or you could just show it to someone else and say, oh, look what's going on, and like call for help, for example.
Yes, right. So this camera does have the AI, automatic notifications functions. It is very useful.
So when the camera detects something, I can check right on my phone, right?
Yes.
But now, what if it's someone like my dad who can't see that well? I think a phone screen might be a bit small for him to really see the details.
Okay. So besides this smartphone, okay, you can use this wide angle monitor recorder. So with this monitor recorder, so we can connect 8 cameras at the same time together. And then also we do have the computer software. So even you can view this video image from your computer.
Okay, so you can basically choose if you want to watch on your phone or on a big screen like this, or simply on your computer.
Yes.
Whatever is the most convenient for you.
Yes, right.
And you just said you can connect up to 8 cameras at the same time?
With this monitor recorder, we can connect with 8 cameras. But with the smartphone or computer, you can connect many cameras at the same time.
Wow.
Okay.
So if you have a big garden or a farm and you need more than 1 camera, you can have all of this information on your phone or on your computer or on a screen like this.
Yes. Each camera does have their own identification number. So when you just add on with the identification number and password, you can view many cameras with your smartphone or computer.
And if I watch on my smartphone, can I like zoom in and out? Is that possible?
Oh yeah, we do provide a digital zoom in.
Okay.
Okay. Especially this camera does support full HD 3 megapixel view image. So whenever you just do a digital zoom, then you can have the clear video image as well.
Yeah, if it's 1080 pixels, that means it's really high quality.
Yeah, actually more than that.
Yeah, that's like a really good YouTube video.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So you get very clear pictures or a very clear video during the day.
Yeah.
But what happens at night? I would imagine at night it's very dark. Usually, you know, we know that from like spy movies and stuff like that, where you just have these like black and white, very like flimsy, very bad videos.
Yes. This camera does have the infrared lamp. So for nighttime, okay, it can take a black and white video image as well. But especially, it does have the white LED light as well. So when the motion detects, it flashes white LED. So that means even in dark night, this camera can take a color image as well.
Oh, so it's like a flash, just like you use a flash on your camera.
Yes.
It also uses these LED lights to make the picture very bright and clear.
Yeah, with color.
And you can see the color. So if there's like a burglar, you can even tell like what hair color he has, and probably detect right away who that is.
Yeah, it does support the other very useful function.
Oh yeah, that sounds very useful. And I think you already mentioned that it has a wide angle lens. Is that correct?
Oh yes, this camera also does provide a 100-degree wide angle. So with one camera, you can view quite wide range. So without any PTG function, this camera is enough to catch up, okay, wide range of your site.
Right, so if I think of 100 degrees, it's basically like this, right? So I can really see everything that's in front of me.
Many people ask me to have the PTG function, but this camera does have the wide angle, so it does not need to have the PTG functions at all.
And I heard that there was a case in Korea where the police was able to catch a criminal because there was this solar camera. And even though it was a rural village, there was like no one around, they could find the criminal through this camera and catch him. And you even got an award, I heard.
In last year, one countryside, one policeman used this solar camera to protect their people. Okay? So with this camera, they reduced a lot of crime from their side. So that's why he rewarded he got a president award.
Oh, so he got an award from the president
Yeah.
for using this camera?
Yes.
Wow, you should have gotten the award. But that's amazing. So it's already being used and it has amazing results.
Yes. So that's why nowadays this camera is getting popular much for police department. Especially I got an award from the other many government. Especially I got awarded by the other prime minister as a good software developer. So with this award, many people trust my product for reliability.
Yeah, I can totally see that. So, wow, okay, so you already got some rewards, and I think it will become a lot more in the future.
Oh, I hope so.
But yeah, today you already convinced me, like I would totally want to get a CCTV camera like this. Because for me, it was the same. I was like, for a while, I was like considering getting one, but it's not that easy. But yeah, now it is easy.
Yes, very
Now
much.
it is
yeah.
very easy. Okay, so let's sum all of this up one more time. TOVNET's wireless solar CCTV camera is, from what I've heard today, pretty much a perfect product for today's lifestyle. Can you tell us the features one more time?
Okay, number one, TOVNET solar CCTV camera is only using solar energy.
Okay, only solar energy, so that makes it eco-friendly.
Yes, right.
Okay, eco-friendly.
And
Number
then
two.
it does provide the AI motion detection function.
Very important.
And then two-way voice communication IoT function. And then we provide a user-friendly menu for application.
Oh yeah, we just saw it. It's very easy to use actually.
Yes. So this camera can be very useful device for your living life.
Oh, for sure. And number five, one thing that I would add is that you barely have any installation costs and you can just set it up yourself. I think for someone like me, that would be one of the biggest pros for buying this camera.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much, first of all, for developing a product like this. I think that a lot of people can benefit from this. And then secondly, thank you for being here today and like introducing us to this product.
Okay, thank you much for your time.
Thank you. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're thinking about getting a CCTV camera, then maybe consider this one. I think it's a very good choice. Okay, and with that, we'll see you again next time. Bye,
Thank
Mr.
you
Kim.
much. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.